what's up, man? It's Big G Herbo, Big Swerve, and I'm coming up next on Ball Alert. Let's get it. I learned that the hard way because I had one foot in, one foot out, and it got to a point in my life where it's like I gotta like focus and just go put my time and dedication and all my energy solely into rap, or I'ma die, I'll go to jail. Like, I really felt like that.
Push up in a Rari with Ferrari, and you know BT. Ask your crush, do you like me? Mental health check, talk to me. Somebody got you effed up. Call and get it off your mind. Catch us in the A, turn us up while you in traffic slime. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Yeah, this the Ball Alert. Yeah, this the Ball Alert. Yeah, this the Ball Alert. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Yeah, this the Ball Alert. Yeah, this the Ball Alert. Yeah, this the Ball Alert.
Ball Alert, welcome to the Ball Alert Show. I go by the name Ferrari Simmons.
I go by the name, BT.
Here in Atlanta, brought to you by Revolt. G Herbo in the building.
Hey!
Yeah.
Ski.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, my brother? How you feeling?
Always good to see you, man.
You know it, man.
Now,
Go ahead.
we was just talking about Detroit, and I was like, man, that was our first time in Detroit. When we had
That was your first time too?
No, not mine.
Oh,
that was
right. Yeah.
BT's first time in Detroit.
I didn't know Detroit was lit like that.
Detroit
lit.
definitely be lit for
You
sure.
gotta have that ish on in Detroit.
Yeah.
For sure.
When folks be having them buffs on.
Yeah.
Everybody,
You gotta have it on. You
And
got to have it
it's
on.
It's a lot of gangsters in Detroit too.
Yeah.
I had found out that it was like that because when we did the after party at Chris Show, and I was like, why they got the streets blocked off? Like they had streets blocked off.
Detroit.
And they was like, it get wild in Detroit. I
For
said,
sure.
oh, it's like that out there.
And they take their jury game serious too.
Oh yeah, no, you can't even put no play on in Detroit. Like,
Nah, for sure.
they the only basketball team with an arena that got the ice cam. Like,
They got the ice cam
in the arena, like
in
the fans.
Little Caesars.
APs and rollies and
So it go around.
Cubans.
You know how like in Atlanta they got the kiss
Yeah.
cam. They got the ice cam. So they'll put you be like,
yeah, you gotta flex that J.
You gotta flex
Can't-
that, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
lit. That's
Can't
lit.
have that play on in the D at all, for sure.
how you feeling today, brother?
I'm good, bro. Blessed, man. Feeling good.
Is G Herbo living or surviving?
Living.
Yeah.
living, man. I'm tired of just surviving, bro. I've been surviving my whole life, for sure.
Every time I see you, man, the jury is just like, now, I educate me on these diamonds, brother. This is not 50 pointers. Those look like 200 pointers. Is there such thing?
I got a 150 pointer though. I got a 150 pointer.
Okay, yeah, that's the small
rest
one.
1 carats. Yeah, 1 carats, and I got 2 carats on.
So y'all speaking
Rose
different
gold, 2
language.
carats, man.
Yeah.
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 2 and some change, man.
Now, are you done buying jewelry?
Nope.
You not done?
Hell no, I love jewelry, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm ready to buy my kids jewelry and all types.
Even though they don't care about it at that
Nah, they
particular
don't care. I'm
moment.
still doing it just cause.
Man,
I'm
you
in a
don't need
position
no
to.
more jewelry, man. You got about
I'm in a
5
position.
chains on.
You update your jewelry is what you're saying there.
Yeah, that's what I do basically. I update it for real.
Because you'll just, the old ones, because I think, Infinity Links is more popular now.
But what does that mean?
Yeah,
Update?
Infinity.
Like you switch to.
You just,
I just
Get the
switch
new
my
vibe.
kits out. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I go back to the thing with jewelry is like you switch it out and then you might go back to the old kit if it's back in style. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I pass a lot of my jewelry out too though. Like I be turning the guys up, turning the hood up. Like
okay.
I done gave away over 500,000 worth of jewelry, like for sure.
Damn.
Way over,
Damn.
for sure.
Now, before we really get into our conversation, I do want to talk about Chicago and how cold it gets in Chicago in the winter. One time for my boy, Devin Hester, he played for the Bears. I went to high school with him. And I never forget we had a game. And he said, nah, you got to get your clothes from Chicago because it's a different type of cold over here.
Yeah.
Can you explain how cold it really get in Chicago? Because y'all right there by that lake. It's like
Well,
Erie
Lake
and all that
Michigan.
other stuff.
Yeah, Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
It freezes in Chicago, and I grew up about 5 blocks away from Lake Michigan, so it was
So you getting that
So you
breeze
get that wind
plus the cold
actual
air.
cold, yeah, for sure. So I grew up 5 blocks away from that, so I was always freezing walking to school.
Sometimes the
Walking to
jackets
school
don't
in
even
the
do
morning.
nothing because it's the
Nah,
wind.
yeah, like you gotta wear a long sleeve thermal. Like this is how I dress in the winter in Chicago. I wear thermal pants, a long sleeve undershirt, most likely a hoodie, and then a winter coat and a Scully or whatever. Like, cause
See,
you then
ski
need
masks
gloves.
work.
That's too cold.
Ski mask for sure. You need a ski mask. Like,
and
you probably
gloves.
need gloves because like your hands would get like almost frostbite. It's
That's
freezing
too cold.
in Chicago, like for sure. But Chicago be fun in the wintertime too, so people still come outside. Freezing. Girls be in
still
front
come
of the
outside
club,
of Chicago
front
in
of
the
the club with their dresses on in the cold, freezing. Like Chicago be fun though. I'm not gonna lie, get fun, but it be cold as hell for sure.
All right, well let's
Below zero type of cold.
Nah,
like,
that's too cold.
I used to walk to school. Like we used to sometimes like you would still have to go to school in below zero weather. Sometimes like they'd cancel school every now and then, but they can't keep canceling it because it's
because you're gonna miss all
it's
them
common.
days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then y'all got this crazy stuff where it's just piles of snow to the side because it's just pushed to the
They push
side,
it to the side,
and it
yeah.
don't melt because it's so damn cold. It's just there, like you know how like it's just there, bro. It's just a big pile of snow.
The most snow I seen in Chicago was like probably like 6 feet, something like that.
That's crazy.
6 feet of
And
snow.
Nah,
you
that's
definitely ain't
crazy.
going to school then.
Yeah, I went outside though just to go play in it.
All right, so for
Oh,
those
yeah.
who don't know, what part of Chicago is G Herbo from?
I'm from the east side of Chicago, St. Ninth Street, St. Ninth and Essex. That's the far east side, like right off of by Lake Michigan. Like Kanye West grew up probably like 5 blocks away from where I'm from. Like, yeah, he grew up on South Shore Drive. That's like 5-6 blocks away from my block.
How was G Herbo growing up? Were you an athletic person? Were you into sports heavily?
I
Or
was definitely into sports. I wouldn't say athletic though, because I only played basketball. So I wasn't like an all-around athlete. Like I only played basketball. That was my first love. So I played basketball my whole grammar school career, and going up into high school, I played up until my sophomore year. So I played my freshman year, and then I got shot when I was a freshman too. So it, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of changed.
You got
everything
shot
up.
as a freshman in
Yeah,
high
take
school?
out. Yeah. Yep.
and that changed your way of like, I don't want to do sports no more? Or you
Kind
had
of,
to-
sort of, yeah. Like it kind of made me lean more towards the streets after I got shot. And like my coach was like, "You're so crazy." Like we had a coach where like I got shot, a couple of my homies got shot, and he kicked us off the team. Like he said,
Damn.
we was liabilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, I kind of understood him because around that time, at that point, I wasn't like fully focused and dedicated to basketball. Like it's like a two-way street. Like, you know what I'm saying? He kicked us out because we wasn't super dedicated to basketball. But then you have those certain coaches where like they push you, like don't want you to be in the streets. They rather you be playing basketball. Even if you halfway in, they rather just have you out of the streets. Like, so you stay on the team. You feel me? But yeah, I was forced off the team my freshman year, going into my sophomore year. Like after I got shot, and at that point, I was in the streets all the way for real. So I ain't even really care. Like I just lean more towards the streets. But on the flip side, I was rapping, so that made me focus more on music too. Like,
So you were rapping in 9th grade too? Like,
yeah, I was rapping already.
so he's rapping and doing basketball,
Mm-hmm.
got shot, and then it was like, nah. But see, my question to you is, how does one stay out of the streets of Chicago? It's literally there.
It's tough, man. You got to be a real leader, man, and have some discipline. Don't get me wrong. It's people who do it. Like, it's people I got, like homies, family members who like never been in the streets for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't their thing, but come from that background, still lived in the same neighborhood, all went to school together. You feel me? But just like tried something else, like just stayed in their lane. You feel me? And honestly, those like those are people who are the most respected for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to, like, right now the streets have changed though a lot since I was really coming up for real. The generation under me has changed significantly when it comes to the streets and the rules and morals and things that come with being in the streets. But like certain guys is like, no, I'm just gonna hoop or do this or go to school or whatever the case. Like, those the guys that was like, you know, kept protected. Like, oh yeah, leave bro alone. He doing him. He doing that.
I'm glad you said that.
Now, what is
Wait. We gotta go to commercial.
Oh.
We gotta go to commercial.
Okay.
We are on television. G Herbo's in the building. Revolt TV Baller Show. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Revolt TV right here with the Ball Alert Show. Now, we was just talking about, you said there are people in Chicago that's not in the streets, that's avoided being in the streets now. You also talked about the generation that you had coming up versus the generation now. What do you see the difference?
It's like chaos. Like, you know what I'm saying? No real guidance. Don't get me wrong.
You
Like,
talking about yours?
no, the generation.
The
under me.
generation now.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. Me coming up, like, we didn't really have no big homies for real. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't have big homies my generation that really like showed us the ropes. But we had older guys that we looked up to and that treated us equally like leaders. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we seen what they were doing and kind of like mimic what they did. Like, you know what I'm saying? How they got money, how they took care of their family and certain shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff like that. Excuse me. But like the generation now, they don't have no big homies, no guidance, nobody they want to be like. You know what I'm saying? Like, all they want to do is be like savages for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think. Don't get me wrong. And the internet is like, it
Do you
plays
think the
a
internet
big
makes
part.
it worse?
Yeah, it plays it make it way worse. It play a big part in that. And what I mean by that is like, they want to get money because they see it on the internet, but they don't know how to get the money. They don't have no hustle. They want to rob, they want to take, they want to kill, they want to steal, they want to finesse. They don't have no real hustle. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what I see in the generation under me, like, these kids don't get up and hustle. Like me, we was hustling, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was 15, it's like we was trapping for real, for real. And on top of that, when I started making money in music, it's like I had a double bubble. So it's like everybody around me wanted to get some money. You feel me? Like, we wanted to dress fly, we wanted to have cars. Like, I don't see that with the next generation. Like, right now with these kids, like, they not trying to save up and go buy a car with their first 10,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see them get their first couple $1,000s, they blowing it, getting high, buying all type of unnecessary stuff. You know what I'm saying? Guns or whatever the case may be. Like, and it's definitely the internet, like 1,000%, because they got this perception of that's what make them hot. That's what make them cool. Like, if you want to rap, they gonna say you can't even be a real street rapper unless you kill somebody. That was never really the case when we was coming up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, people was in the streets, you did what you did, but it wasn't forced upon you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It wasn't the requirement to be a rapper.
requirement to be a rapper or be, you know what I'm saying? You had dudes who rapped, who was just cool, who had ties to the streets, who just got money, who messed with all the fly chicks and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, now the requirement is you have to be a crash out for real. Like, how you feel like you gonna be able to rap and get some money and take care of your family if you outside spinning? Like, it don't really make sense. You got to choose one. You can't really be one foot in, one foot out. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that the hard way, because I had one foot in, one foot out. And it got to a point in my life where it's like, I got to like focus and just go and put my time and dedication and all my energy solely into rap, or I'm going to die, I'll go to jail. Like, I really felt like that.
That was going to be my next question. Did anything happen to make you feel that way? Like, damn, I can't have one foot in, one foot out.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I got into a real incident where, like, I could have lost my life. You know what I'm saying? I could have lost my life. I could have ended up in jail, anything. You know what I'm saying? And I just was like, man, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had already had some success. You know, I had already bought my mom a mansion and all kind of stuff. You feel me? Like, and it was just a matter of, like, putting yourself in harm's way, in that environment, still going back to my neighborhood every day. You feel what I'm saying? You got to look over your
Did you
shoulder,
feel like you had to
get
do that,
shot
though?
at. Yeah, I did. I definitely felt like I had to do that. Like, I felt like it was an obligation. Like, I had to be the one from my neighborhood in the streets, really living what I rapped about, really taking care of everybody around me, because I had that respect already, or I had that image where it's like, all right, bet, yeah, this Herb, this his neighborhood, and he the one that's putting on for his hood. So you gotta be in the mix of that. And it's like, nobody never told me to do anything other than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody told me otherwise. Like, get from out here, shorty. Like, ain't nothing out here but death or jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? People
You have to learn that.
invited me to it. Like, come outside. Where you at? You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I had to really learn that. And I had to separate myself from a lot of people too, though. Like, I had to cut ties with a lot of my closest friends. You know what I'm saying? And that didn't, like, the love was always there. It don't mean, like, I don't rock with y'all no more, but I had to try something different. Like, I needed a whole totally new
Group
like,
of friends,
everything.
basically.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just had to switch it all up. You feel what I'm saying? Because I wanted different results. Couldn't keep doing the same thing I want. You know what I'm saying? Different results. You're going to get the same results. So it's like, I stopped answering for a lot of my homies. I stopped getting in the cars with them. Like I just and I didn't have the answers though. I didn't have it figured out. Like I was stressed out because I felt like I was leaving a lot of people who I cared about behind. I didn't know what my next move was gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? Like I wasn't going outside, so I wasn't really making no money because I was still trying to hustle and do little certain stuff. Like I wasn't making no money. I was just sitting in the house, just figuring out my next move. Like man, I need to just just focus on rap. You feel me? And that's what made that's how my debut album Humble Beast came about, because I just went in the studio and I was just speaking all of I was just being vulnerable, speaking about all my emotions and everything I went through, the things I was going through with my closest friends and leaving the streets and near death experiences and all that kind of stuff. I put it into that music, and that's how I put into that album, and that's how Humble Beast came about. Like I was going through all of that around that time.
Now, do you feel like that create new enemies when you are in a position like that, and you got to tell your friends like, man, I can't be around y'all?
Absolutely, and especially when in those situations, and I give you one better. I feel like it don't even create new enemies. It revealed those old ones. It revealed the people who was always enemies in the first place, because the people who was in my corner, or if you were in my corner, or if you are still in my corner, you gonna want what's best for me. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
like when people started to reveal like they true colors, and I saw the envy come out and stuff like that, like I didn't take it for granted. I didn't ignore it or anything like that. I removed those people around me because where I come from, like I know the ins and outs of the streets. That's how you end up killed. You know what I'm saying? That's how somebody will really take your life, because it's somebody that you trust and you grew up with, and you thinking like, oh yeah, no, it's cool, or he tripping. Like you get into certain situations, nigga mad at you bought a new chain, you bought a new car, nigga mad at you like, damn, you doing this and I got this, I got these problems and I'm messed up and my family this. Like everybody got problems, and it's like you will do something and it's never enough, it's never enough, it's never enough, and you feel obligated to those people, and they keep pulling from you, and it just take one mistake where they just feel like, you know what I'm saying, they just, people really like, I feel with envy. Like I never had that problem. Like I never hated on anybody before. Like even when I was broke, I never wanted what nobody had. Like I always knew what was for me. And a lot of people could say that and not really mean it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't never hated on nobody. And I think that's why I'm blessed, because I always gave people opportunities even when I ain't wasn't in my best. You feel what I'm saying? Like I never was a gatekeeper or anything like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I done put people in positions where they done made more money than me in certain cases. You feel what I'm saying? But I just did that off the love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like other people who don't really feel like that, and they see you doing something, they'll really try to kill you for real. Like, for real, for real.
Well, let's go to commercial. G Herbo's in the building. This is a great conversation.
This is a great conversation.
Can't wait to get back. Baller Show on Revolt.
And we are back right here with the Ball Alert Show right here on Revolt TV, man. We having a great conversation.
G Herbo in the building.
Yeah, G Herbo's in the building, man. Now, with the music, right, do you feel like music saved your life from getting out of Chicago?
Yeah, definitely, man. Like, I believe in, passion and purpose as well. Like, I really feel like my real purpose and me fulfilling my destiny on this earth is doing what I'm doing. Because not only am I changing my life and my family's life through music, I'm changing other people's lives, and I'm spreading knowledge to a generation of kids or a generation of anybody who's listening on how to get out of poverty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to be a rapper. Whatever it is, whatever you feel your passion is or your purpose is on this earth, you chase that no matter what. In the most uncomfortable situations, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? You lean towards those fears, and that's how you turn a bad situation into a good situation. You feel what I'm saying? It's possible. If I did it, anybody could do it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like music changed my life, because when I started doing it, I was only rapping about the streets, losing my homies, seeing people get killed, murders, stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? And talking about how I wanted to get out. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing about it is, my supporters or anybody who just tuned in, you could see that entire journey. Where I talked about where I wanted to be in 5 years, and then 5 years later, I'm now. So now I'm talking about where I want to be in the next 5-10 years, and then it's like just time and time, like it's gonna go. Time pass you by quick, bro. Like
Time does go by
I've
quick.
been doing music, yeah,
Especially when you're grinding.
I've been doing it for damn near 15 years, bro, and it's like I'm only 29 years old. I'm still young. Like I'm about to be 30 this year, and I got 10 plus
That's a
years of
blessing.
skin in the game for sure. It's like that's why I'm always like humble, and I know I'm blessed, and I always appreciate the little things, and it's like I just try to just get better day by day. You feel what I'm saying? So like if it weren't for music, bro, I don't really know why I'd be, to be honest. Like, for real.
One time for Ron Def Jam, he told us, he was like, man, we got G Herbo. I was like, hell yeah, we got to get him here, because one thing that BT and I do, we give people their flowers.
For sure.
I want to give you your flowers, man, because you are definitely necessary to the culture. Your fans are crazy. They love your ass, bro.
No, for
God damn. Too. And I personally, like I told you in Detroit, anytime I see you, you're a dope dad, bro.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro.
It's very
Good
difficult
Yeah, super.
to
I
do
know what you about to say.
what we do. Schedule crazy. You get a call. You gotta get this money. You gotta and be a dad.
Mm-hmm.
Being a dad, I literally told you in private, like that's probably one of the hardest jobs ever.
For sure.
Being present for your kids. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give you your flowers on
Thank
that,
you,
and
bro.
also tell you you're a dope dad.
Thank you.
Now,
you, brother.
I want to talk about what are like some challenges of G Herbo the dad.
Challenges, communication, for real. Like, you know, especially with my oldest, like your son, he's starting to ask questions.
How old is he now?
He's 7.
Okay.
Yeah, he's starting to ask questions, like asking me like if I've been arrested, what I've been arrested for. But he's asking these questions because he got access to the internet. He's seeing stuff, like he's seen mugshots and stuff like that. You feel me? And it's
Wow.
like, you know, it's kind of tough because you don't want to like spring so much on him at such an
7.
early age. He only 7, but you don't want him to be naive either. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you got to find a line where it's like you could be transparent with your kids and not expose them to too much. You feel what I'm saying? So that's like something I've been really dealing with lately. And, you know, the thing with me though, like I feel like what makes me a good father, you know what I'm saying, is like being a father, you know, like we never got the formula, you know what I'm saying? Like there is no correct way to do it for real, you know what I'm saying? It's just time. Like you gotta spend time where you know your kids and you getting to know your kids and they understand you as well, where it's like they comfortable talking to you, they comfortable and confiding in you, they comfortable and you be in their safe space, you know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, like if I'm in the house and something is going on, my kids hurt themselves, stuff, they told whatever, they gonna come look for me, like daddy, like I'm the comfort, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course they get that in their mom too, but it's just like something different about, you know what I'm saying, when you got the comfort of your father, you feel protected, you know, and I get him that, you know what I'm saying? I definitely get him that. And the thing with me is like the little things. I don't care if it's an hour, if it's 30 minutes, 2 hours, 4 hours, a whole day. Any time that I spend with my kids is like a blessing. I enjoy that time and I make the most of it, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm the fun parent, don't get me wrong. Like I'm definitely the fun parent.
You the one to look the other
Yeah.
way when they do something bad,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, go get that cookie.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely that. Like, go on ahead, rock out, get the cookies, get the snacks, get the junk food. We could watch TV to 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. Like, you know what I'm saying? My girl, she putting them down early. They going to sleep at 9 o'clock with her. Like, with me, we up to 2, 3 in the morning. 4 in the
Kicking
morning,
it.
Kicking it, chilling. Like, going to the jumpy house the next day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do all of that with my kids. And it come from, like, that foundation that my dad gave me, too, though. Like, my dad has been there my entire life. You feel what I'm saying? Him and my mom was
Thank
still
you for
together.
saying that, because
Yeah.
some people don't have a dad to say, my
This is
dad
the
was there.
foundation. Right. And it's like my dad didn't always have the money and the resources, but he had the time. He was there. So whatever it was, like my dad, he did construction and stuff like that when I was younger, you know, and he had bought properties and stuff. So he would just like take me to work with him. Like I really wasn't supposed to be in them environments. It was dangerous. Like they drilling shit, sawing and laying brick and all this type of stuff. But he got me around just because like he just wanted me around. You feel me? So like now that goes like it kind of transfer over to with my kids. Like the studio, that's probably not like an environment for real babies, for a 7-year-old.
But your son is a rapper now.
My son a rapper.
So, hey, yeah.
Yeah, but I always, and I make it kid friendly, don't get me wrong, but it's like, yeah, I have my kids in the studio with me. Your son been in the studio with me till 3 in the morning since he was a toddler, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not really realizing, like, you know, I'm just like, all right, I got my son with me in the studio thugging, but he's watching me record. He watching me do this, so that's probably why he had aspirations to, like, all right, I'm going to be a rapper one day in the back of his mind, you feel what I'm saying? So when he got the confidence to, like, all right, I'm finna rap, I'm going to do it, I just supported it for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, and it sound fire. Like, even if he didn't sound good, you know what I'm saying, I would still support him and I would help him make it, you know what I'm saying, register over to people where it sound good. You feel what I'm saying? That's your job as a father, to pour whatever you have into your kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I feel like nothing about me or no quality that I have is like more powerful or more special than being a father. Like, no matter how good I rap or how much money I get or how anything, or jury or nothing, like nothing stand out about me more than being a dad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I appreciate that though. Like,
Appreciate that, my guy. Let's go to commercial. When we come back, G Herbo in the building right here on the Ball Alert Show, brought to you by Revolt.
And we are back right here with the Ball Alert Show on Revolt TV. G Herbo's in the building. We having a dope ass conversation.
Wait.
Man.
First and foremost, where'd your name come from?
that's crazy. Like, really, to be honest, bro, I ain't know how to come up with a rap name. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
You had Chat GBT
my
at the time.
nickname was already Herbie. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because my real government name is Herbert.
Okay.
Got it.
So it's like Lil Herb. It came from
Got it.
my dad was Big Herb. You feel what I'm saying? My dad named Herbert. My grandfather named Herbert. Like, I'm the 3rd generation Herbert.
Got
for
it.
real. Like, so I ain't know how to come up with no rap name. So I'm just like, man, fuck it, Lil Herb. You feel me? Like,
Okay, so
and it
yeah,
just
Lil Herb,
registered
and then it
like
went G
that. Like,
Herbo.
to be honest, my first rap name, it wasn't gonna work. Like, it wasn't.
What was your first rap name?
It was Lil Heron.
Oh yeah. It wasn't gonna work. Yeah,
It was
Lil
not
Heron.
marketable. Like, who was
It
Lil
wasn't
Heroin?
marketable.
Who's Lil Heroin? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it
Right.
came from my homies them in the hood. They trapping. They like, sure, you spitting dope, like Heron, like flow dope, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's where it came from. My very first video, it said Lil Heron in the title of the song. You feel me?
Wait, who told you to change it? Who said, hey, this ain't gonna work?
Mickey Hofstra was just like, man, Lil Heron, bro, that's crazy, bro. Like, that can't be your name for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we just changed it to Lil Herb, and it just from there it came G Herbo, my homie Real, the same guy who named me Lil Heron, my big homie, one of my older homies from the hood. He was like, man, you ain't Lil no more. Like, you G Herbo. Like, you move like a young general. Like, you a leader. Like, you G Herbo. Like, take that Lil off your name. You feel what I'm saying? So it went from that to G Herbo, and I just ran with it like that. You know, bro gave me that stamp. I ran with it.
It was lit.
And then Swervo came from my homie Wop. We call like plays, like when you busting plays in the hood, like swerves. And I was like, probably was like 18 at the time or something like that. And he like, bro, man, you making a lot of swerves. Like, I'm about to start calling you Swervo. Like,
Swervo.
you making a lot of swerves right now. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying, making plays. I got bag coming in, back end after back end. You feel what I'm saying? He like, man, I'm about to start calling you Swerve. And I just ran with it.
All right, so as your music starts blowing up, when does G Herbo realize, damn, I can't just go anywhere anymore? Like, when did that realization happen? If you can remember.
I do remember. It was right before my son was born, man. Like, I was still living in Chicago, and I had already had some success by the time, you know, my son was born. This was 2018, he was born. So maybe 2017, around that time, like, I was still living in Chicago, driving my own cars, driving around by myself. I didn't have 24/7 security. Like, right now, I got my own security on staff, like 24/7, 365, no matter what I'm doing, they there. You feel me? Like, this is before I wasn't efficient when it came to that. I didn't even have the mental capacity to be like, I need to have security with me everywhere I go. You feel me? Like, I was in the streets, just transitioning out of the streets, and it's like I still had that mentality, like, oh, I'm good, I'm just gonna bring my gun everywhere I go. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how I used to think. And I got into a situation where I got arrested right before my son was born, and I sat in the county jail for like a week or something like that, and I couldn't, like, I bonded out, they didn't let me out. You feel me? And I'm like, I gotta stop moving like this, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause I would still go to random spots, go to the gas station, go do this, go do that.
Damn, you would go to the random gas station.
Yeah, like I go to a random gas station downtown,
No
hop
security,
out, go grab
just
some shit. No
hop out, get
security,
gas.
just hop out, get the gas. I probably would pay like an old head to pump my gas, but I'll still go inside of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but yeah, I was moving like that. Like, go in a restaurant, go order my food. Like, you feel me? I was really outside, like fried for real, to be honest.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I had got arrested. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't be moving like this.
You sitting in there thinking.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah, you had to
thinking, and
think,
like,
yeah, for sure.
I always, when I get into a situation, I always try to find the lesson in it. And the reason why I knew I had to switch it up, because my son was on the way, and I had missed his baby shower, and it was like, it was kind of like a sign from God. Like, if you don't change this, you're gonna be missing a lot more when it comes to your kid. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna end up going to jail, or you're gonna die, and you're gonna miss his whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I took from that situation. Like, for me to be who I was, be that big at the time, have money, bond out. I bonded out the next day, and they still kept me in jail, and I missed the baby shower. And it was like, it just took so much from me, because I was excited. It was my first kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, we paid all that money for the baby shower. I think I was probably spent $50K or some shit like that on the baby shower, and wasn't able to go. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn.
So it just like, I don't know, when I got out, I started to move completely different though. Like, for real. Higher security, like, and shit, my security been with me pretty much ever since.
Now, as that happens and you're getting bigger and you're getting bigger, musically, what happens? Like, when does G Herbo get like a deal? When does that moment happen where you be like, wow, you folk finna write me a check? When does that happen?
You know what's so crazy? Like, I still haven't even seen that check. Like, I ain't.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what you mean you ain't seen that shit?
Like, I ain't never signed for like no significant amount of money yet. Like, I've still been independent my whole career. Like, I ain't never signed no double-digit 8-figure check or nothing like that. Like, everything I got is just grinding, like, off the muscle. You feel what I'm saying? I still been independent, stacking shows, making money off residuals. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the money I like make every month off my music, because I still, you know, own rights to my music and got 50%.
Oh,
of my
that's
new
why you ain't get no big check yet.
25% of my old ones and
you
stuff like that.
eating off
Like,
that, all that.
yeah, but right now I want it though. I need the big payday right
Nah,
now.
man, you can't give up the rights, man.
I mean, you
but
got
I
tall
feel
ass,
like-
you got
so
tall
listen.
ass Ron in the back.
So
Something
listen,
looking
I'ma-
good.
I'ma
back
He
there.
said, I want that check y'all got.
I'ma spill it. Now it's like I've built so much, like, with my brand, and built so much of a foundation. Even with getting a big check, like, I'ma still be able to keep my rights. You feel what I'm saying? Because of how I already model my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll still give me money, give me a revolver where I'm in an 8-figure deal, and I still own 70% of my music. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've built that where any label would give me that deal right now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm about to be a free agent. Like, this is my
You got
final
that fan base
project.
too, though.
Yeah, this is my final project with the label, with my production company that I was signed to since I was 16 years old. So this is the first time in my career that I'm not gonna have no paperwork with anybody.
Oh, I know you happy. You walking in there like, where's the deals?
Yeah, for sure. It's like, right now it's like my contract season for real. Like, this one I'm about to get the Supermax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm excited for that, and I feel like I wanna just try something different when it comes to, like, just the model and making my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that big label push that I never had, where it's like, they know they got more skin in the game. They gon', you know what I'm saying, do more. You feel me? Like,
That
I'm
machine.
just chasing global superstardom right now. Like, I feel like I did everything else. I've been independent for over 10 years in my career, like, in the independent system, while I'm signed to my production company, got to deal with them, and we just go get distribution and go get label services from the label. You feel what I'm saying? And
Smart guy.
yeah, and I've never once, like, and I ain't even, this ain't like no shade or nothing, but I ain't never, like, got that big check from the label. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everything that we had going on internally, like, you know what I'm saying, we broke bread and stuff like that, and I just make the money. I was blessed to, you know, have residual income every month while I've been able to, like, stack and take care of my family and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got 7-figure checks, like, probably like 3-4 times in my whole career.
From the label?
in general.
Just in general.
In general. And the 7-figure checks $1 million or more. I only got that 3-4 times in my whole career. Everything else just been off the muscle. For sure.
Man, salute, man. Let's go to commercial.
What the hell?
And let's talk about Went Legit when we come back on the Ball Alert Show, brought to you by Revolt.
That's right, man. We are back right here with the Ball Alert Show on Revolt TV. G Herbo's in the building. Rory, what's up, man?
Went Legit. Listen, bro. I got a little group chat, at the radio station.
Yeah. It come
I
on,
said-
it just you
I
just
said,
get that feel.
he
like,
got one.
soon as it
Man,
Man,
drop,
you sound
get
like you
that-
was mad when you start rapping.
I was a
I ain't
little
gonna
bit.
cap. It's
I
like-
was
You
a
was
little
mad
bit, a
what?
little
I
bit,
could
a little
tell.
bit.
16 DJs in that chat. Everybody said,
Yeah.
boy.
DC in there? DC in there?
DC is in here.
Yeah,
for
we was
sure.
talking about it. Yep.
Yo, I said, when I heard that record, I said, he was mad. You must just got out the phone with your girl and was like,
Yeah.
you know what? Cut the mic on.
I think that's what happened for real. I'm not even lying to you, bro. I think we might have been like
So this wasn't playing. You just went in there and just.
No. I just went in there vibing. Like, we was in the studio. We probably was in there like 30 deep. And that was just like what I was feeling at the moment. Bro. I
Dog,
don't
30
know.
deep in the studio is crazy.
Yeah, we do that a lot. Like, but I
Probably
be
like a chimney in
I
there.
like to get that energy. Yeah, for sure. I went to the studio last night, man. They almost kicked me off the plane, bro. When I got on the plane this
Yeah, 'cause
morning,
you
they
probably
like,
smell like the whole
they was
bag.
like, can I talk to you on the outside real quick? I'm like, man, what's up? They like, did you take something like marijuana before you? I said, man, I don't smoke. I was at a concert, man. I do music. I was at a concert. And they was just smoking, man. Like, leave me alone, bro. Like, yeah, for sure. I almost got kicked off the plane this morning, man. Delta, they don't fuck around.
So Went Legit. This is the new single that's out.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate this piece of work. When's the full thing? Full
Full
project?
body of work, man. Lil Herb, the album is on the way. I'm thinking about just coming in the fall. Like, right now, for the remainder of the summer, I'm going to, like,
You about to
play
push
some-
this record. You about to, yeah.
I'm going to push this
It's
record.
a great first. This
and
is a
throw
great.
out, like, what I'm saying, 1 or 2 more to just keep the momentum going that I feel like gonna have that, what I'm saying, that energy to just feed off of what I'm doing right now and roll them singles for the album out. And I really like, the thing is, I've been taking my time with this project where it's like, I feel like it's gonna really be like that big project for me, and it's my last one under the label, so I gotta pop it where it's like, what I'm saying,
You
where
got
they
him a
come
first
back
good
and-
record.
Yeah, where they come back and what I'm saying, when it's time to negotiate, what I'm saying, everything gonna be everything.
Oh,
And so
no,
it's
for
like,
sure.
For sure.
You
Like,
got
that's
some
what I'm
leverage.
focused on. Like, I'm really focused on, like, I'm in the NBA trying to get the Supermax. Like, that's my mindset right now. But bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just super blessed and humbled that this record is doing what it's doing.
Yeah,
You
you're
feel
gonna
what
get
I'm
some
saying? It's
support
like-
for sure.
It's crazy. Like, even like the feeling that I get at my shows performing it, like, I haven't got that feeling in probably ever, for real. Like, this is probably, like, I know I have big records, but I feel like right now, like, and from how it's starting to where it's gonna go, this probably gonna be like my biggest record, like, ever, for sure.
Now, before we get out of here, we got something called the Mental Health Check-In, one time for the Faith Project. Keisha, what up? What does G Herbo do when he's having a bad day, if you call it a bad day?
What I do when I'm having a bad day is I listen to music, some of my, like, favorite songs that get me in a mood to, like, think. You know what I'm saying? Like, not most times when people are having a bad day, it's for whatever reason, and you need to, like, think about or find what it is that you like that's going to, like, alter your mood to be able to, especially for me, because every day I have to do something. Like, for real, every day some new shit, for real. Like,
Nah, for sure.
I gotta do something, whether it's be on my kids, whether it's working, whether it's this, whether it's that. So I try to, like, play music, not even my music, just like some of my favorite songs to get me in a certain mood. If I'm away from home, I call my kids on FaceTime. Like, I could talk to my kids or be with my kids and I snap out of anything.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So that works for me a lot, definitely. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know. It's weird. Like I like to eat. Like, I'm a foodie. Like,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
when I'm not feeling good, like, I would go take myself out to eat by myself type shit.
Okay.
And it's like, it make me feel better.
What's
I
your
just
security
love
guard?
food. Yeah.
with your security
With my security, for sure. For sure. I don't even go nowhere without security no more, bro.
Okay.
I don't play like that, for sure. But I do that. I like to go to restaurants with my kids and my girl too though. Like I do that, you feel what I'm saying? And in the neighborhood that I do live in LA is super, super nice. So I would go to a restaurant somewhere around there. I don't really need security. It's cool. Like it's 60-year-old white ladies and shit over there.
They don't even know who you are.
They don't even pay attention to me, bro, like at all. So like I like to do stuff like that. And another thing, bro, I try to like, especially when I'm feeling emotions, when I'm really feeling the emotions, I just try to go to the studio and let it out. If I could put it into a song, that helps me a lot too. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like I was able to release, and if I was able to put it into something where it like transfer over to, you know, something relatable for my fans, you feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of artists, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of artists do like put their life and perspective into songs, but if it's something like, especially the uncomfortable stuff, the stuff people don't really want to rap about, that's the most relatable. I got to a point in my career where it's like I don't even hold back no more. You feel me? Like even if the song come out or don't come out, at least I got it off my chest.
For sure.
So that's what I do. Like when I'm having a bad day, one of those things, either of those things, like kind of, you know, I might not snap right back. You know what I'm saying? But it'll get me to, you know, closer to where I need to be mentally, for sure.
Well, listen, man, we appreciate you spending some time with us on the Ball Alert Show.
Sir.
Revolt TV, G Herbo in the building. Any shout outs, brother?
Man, shouts out to Baby Crash, man. My boy Baby Crash got that single coming out, man. Hit the road, you feel what I'm saying? Shouts out to y'all. Shout out Ball Alert, man. Ski Business, Lil Herb, the album on the way.
Hey, and we got out in time. Big Ron. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ball Alert Show on Revolt. Peace.
Baller alert! Baller alert! Baller alert!